If you feel like your vibration is lower than you would like for it to be, you've come to the right place, because I'm going to show you how I bounce back from a low vibration, and it works every single time. Doesn't really matter why you have a low vibration. Could be that you've got an injury or an illness, maybe some relationship trouble. Maybe you just kind of feel like you're stuck wherever you are. Doesn't matter, okay? This process absolutely works. So let's go ahead and get on into my 3-part process to help you raise your vibration very, very quickly. And if you like this video, you may want to save it and come back to it whenever you need it. All right, step 1 here in our little 3-part process on how I bounce back from low vibration every single time is to remember. This is the first step. You have to remember, this is critical, remember that a low vibration is self-reinforcing. Okay, a low vibration is self-reinforcing. What that means is that your vibrational state is going to bring to you things that create more of that low vibrational state. This is critical to remember when you start feeling worse than you'd like to feel. Now, the natural tendency when our vibrations start to lower is we start to feel like the world around us is beating up on us. Okay, because we start attracting things. We start attracting things like people being mean to us. We start attracting more illnesses. We start attracting things like, I'm not kidding here, bad weather, plans getting disrupted. These are the things that will start to match you in your reality when your vibration lowers. And so the natural tendency is to start to get upset. You know, like it feels like the world's against me. Everything bad is happening to me. So it is crucial whenever you feel that your vibration is lower than you'd like it to be, to remember that, oh yeah, this is a self-reinforcing thing. So the world's not against me, okay? The world's not out to get me. I'm simply in a lowered vibrational state, so I'm attracting things that continue to keep me in a low vibrational state. This is a critical piece in elevating your vibration because it enables you to take your power back. In order to have a high vibration, you have to be empowered. You have to remember that you are the one in charge. The world is simply mirroring you. So the first thing that I do whenever I start to notice this, and say like the other day I was having a moment where, you know, I had some issues at work, things weren't really going the way that I wanted to, and I was starting to get frustrated. And as a result, there was a lot of self-reinforcing stuff that started to pop up in my reality. Instead of one work problem, I suddenly had 3 or 4, and my kids were complaining, and this was going wrong, and that was going wrong. And so in that moment, I remembered, oh yeah, the low vibration is self-reinforcing. Of course, I attracted my kids being annoying. Of course, I attracted more problems. Of course, things are getting worse because my low vibration is self-reinforcing. This is a critical step. Now, please note, just because your low vibration is self-reinforcing does not mean that you deserve for things to go wrong. Doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Doesn't even mean that you're screwing up. Okay, please understand that your vibrational state is always moving. It's always changing. It's never in one static position. And so that means there are going to be times where it's higher and it's lower because it's always moving. It's always shifting. So this isn't a value judgment on you as a person. Rather, it's just an indication that the vibration is lower than you'd like for it to be. That's it. Law of attraction isn't judging you. It's not punishing you. It's not trying to ruin your life. Okay? It's just mirroring wherever you are vibrationally in that moment. Now, have you ever had that happen where you're in a lowered state and things just start getting worse and worse and worse, and it almost becomes comical that how many negative things you start attracting? If so, please go ahead and comment your story below and share it with everyone so that they can see that this is a common thing. Your vibration dips and you suddenly start attracting lots of negative stuff. It has nothing to do with the outside world trying to screw you over, and everything to do with the outside world really just mirroring how you feel on the inside. All right, now for our next step, Once you have reminded yourself that your low vibration is self-reinforcing, in other words, you're the one in charge, okay? It's just responding to you. Once you've done that, you move on to our next step. And in our next step, what's critical to do is to stop whatever you're doing, okay? Whatever it is that you're doing, just stop and give yourself permission to do what you want to do, okay? So give yourself permission in that moment, free reign, and I mean absolute free reign, to stop what you're doing and do whatever feels like you would like to do more. Now, the important distinction here, I would recommend you try to pick something where you're doing. Doing is often better. If you really need to like lay down and take a nap or zen out, that's fine. But this isn't about just hanging out on the couch all day and becoming a sloth, okay? Because that invites a different kind of vibration than what we're trying to do. We're trying to raise your energy. We're trying to invite higher vibrational energy. And so, you know, a quick nap may be good, a quick meditation session may be good, but I don't recommend just kind of like slothing out all day, okay? Instead, what I think is a really great idea and what always works for me is to ask myself, what would I rather be doing? Okay, what activity would I rather be doing? Activities are great because they distract you from your current situation. So it's like a fun diversion. This is why vacations work so well, is that people take a break and they go do other things, fun things, okay? It's a great, great idea. So the other day, I was telling you, I was having some issues at work, and suddenly I was attracting more issues, more problems, okay? Now, had I just stayed there and kept working, I'm gonna tell you what would have happened, because I've seen it happen before. Things would have gotten worse, okay? Okay? Things would have gotten a lot worse. The day would have just totally fallen apart. So instead, I stopped working, and I asked myself, what would I rather be doing? And I gave myself free reign to do whatever it is that I wanted to do. Now, in that moment, for whatever reason, I felt like going shopping for decorations for Christmas time for my house. Just kind of popped up. I'm like, that sounds like fun. You know, I like to shop. That'd be cool. So I pick up and I go shopping. Okay, now, please note, I'm supposed to be, quote unquote, supposed to be working. Okay, this is during business hours. This is during peak business hours. Now, you may not be able to get away from work, okay? But if you have the ability to do whatever you want, do it, okay? And if you're at work and maybe you can't go Christmas shopping, but you can change tasks, or maybe you can screw around for a while in the break room with your buddy, okay? And that sounds like more fun. Go ahead and do it. Give yourself full permission to do whatever you can inside of the realm of possibility that you want to do. So that's what I did. I got up. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna work anymore. I'm gonna go Christmas shopping. Shop for some decorations. That sounds like fun. And as I'm getting up, I'm starting to get my stuff together and leave. And my husband's in the house and he's like, you know, what are you doing? Where are you going? Well, I'm gonna go shopping for Christmas decorations at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday. And he says he wants to come with me. And I'm like, you know what? That sounds like fun too. He can come with me. So now I'm blowing off work and he's blowing off work, okay? And we're going shopping for Christmas decorations. Now, the funny thing about this is that as we go shopping for Christmas decorations, we start having a good time. We're laughing, we're joking, we're enjoying our time with one another, and we pick up all this cool stuff for the house. And truthfully, we needed some new decorations and we really knocked it out in one afternoon. And it was really, really great. Really, really great. And even better, you know, I screwed off. I didn't go to work that day, essentially. But the next day on Saturday, for whatever reason, I felt very inspired to do a lot of work. And so all of the work that I missed on Friday got done on Saturday and got done even more than I would have done on Friday. So it all worked out. But again, I know for sure, had I kept working in that mood, in that state, wouldn't have been a great fun Friday. That's not what would have happened. We would have missed out on the opportunity to have a lot of fun and to raise my vibration in that moment. Now, again, have you seen this happen before? Have you ever stopped doing something that you were supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be doing that. And said, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go do this fun thing over here. And have you ever noticed that when you did that, suddenly things started clicking better for you? If so, again, please go ahead and share your story below in the comments. Let people see that this is the way that it works, because it will help give other people permission to do this, because I know so many people are afraid to stop doing what they're supposed to be doing and give themselves permission to move back into the flow. Now, I have some more information on this 3-part process on how I bounce back from a low vibration every single time. But first, if you enjoy Law of Attraction videos that teach you how to create the life of your dreams, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, make sure to turn on the little notification bell. I put out videos like this every single week, and I know you'll enjoy coming along for the ride. All right, so at this point in time, we've done a couple things. First, we have reminded ourselves that the low vibration is self-reinforcing. We've taken our power back. Next, we've stopped what we're doing and we've given ourselves full permission to do whatever it is that we're able to do that would be fun right now. What's absolutely critical, if you want to help shoot this vibration up quickly and fast and get out of that low funk, okay? What's critical to do at this point is to observe and appreciate the self-reinforcing that comes from the higher vibration. Okay, so just like your low vibration self-reinforces, so does a higher vibration. Okay, so when you're in a higher vibration, you're not going to be attracting things like the traffic jams, the bad weather, the canceled plans, the issues. Okay, that's going to stop. And that's one of the big tells that your vibration is raising, is that suddenly you're going to start to see that things are working out. Okay, so for instance, again, we go Christmas shopping and I start to notice that things are going better. I'm laughing, having a good time with my husband. We're finding all these cool little things that I really, really like. And a lot of them are on sale. At one point we go up to check out and they're having a much bigger sale than I realized, and we get a lot of money off on those purchases. At another place, we're messing around and joking with the cashier, having a good time, having a nice little interaction. And I start to notice all of those little things that are going right. Okay, so those self-reinforcers from my high vibration, I notice them and appreciate them. Notice and appreciate the positive things that you start attracting. This is essential. When you start noticing them and appreciating them and focusing on them, you start this cycle where you get more and more and more and more, and your vibration will start to spin up higher and higher very, very quickly. This is the real trick to really supercharging this vibration raising process. Okay, once you start feeling a little bit better, notice all that good stuff, dwell on it, appreciate it, notice it, be thankful for it, and you'll get more of it and more of it, and that will reinforce your higher vibration up, up, up. See, that's what I did just the other day. Within an hour, we went from being really miserable and stressed out to suddenly, I'm in a store having a great time, my song's playing, having a good time with my husband, getting the stuff that I want, paying less than I thought I was going to pay. I go from being miserable to having the time of my life in a very short window of time. And you can do this too, no matter what's going on right now. As a quick note, if you're like me and you like shopping, you may like a new program that I'm coming up with right now. It is a Law of Attraction manifestation program for people who are looking to get out of debt without spending less. Okay, and so the traditional advice to people who are getting out of debt is that you got to shut down your memberships, you got to go with less, you got to spend less. And through the Law of Attraction, that's actually not true. Okay, it's actually, in my opinion, terrible, terrible advice. I've learned a better way to do this. And if you'd be interested in learning about that program, I'm still working on it right now, but I am going to be making it live very, very soon. So if you would like to sign up to get notifications when that program opens, as well as a 50% off coupon code for that program, please make sure to go ahead and sign up. I will be putting a link below in the description where you can sign up to get notifications for that program. Additionally, if you are new to my work here, I would love to invite you to take my 5-minute Law of Attraction test. If you would like to know for sure that you are the creator of your reality and what you think up here is what is manifested into your reality, I've designed a very simple, very quick 5-minute test where you can prove it to yourself. Put something out and watch it come back. And to take that test now, please go to manifestingtest.com. manifestingtest.com. Again, that is manifestingtest.com. I will also go ahead and put a link below in the description for ease, but manifestingtest.com is the direct link. Thanks so much for watching my video here on how I bounce back from a low vibration that works every single time. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another one soon. Bye-bye.